Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hello, hello. Hi. Yeah, Boost, how are you? Nice to see you. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Blake. Happy Saturday. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Cindy. How's everybody doing today? What's the vibe? Hi, Kat. The Mrs. Doubtfire voice. I love it. Love it, Kat. That was a great movie, eh? Good laughs. It almost feels like simpler times, actually. Hi, Nisha. How are you? Hi, Lucia. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Thanks, Sky. I appreciate it. You're relaxing today? Good. I'm glad to hear that. I had a bit of a break right now. I've got to get back to working. I've got some readings to send out for the new moon, but I wanted to pop on. Yeah, Robin Williams was amazing, wasn't he? Yeah, Cat. Great movies, great comedy. I was with my mom earlier today, which was really nice. And now I'm just taking a little bit of a break, and then I'm going to send out those readings to everybody that was at the full moon Zoom. Oh, thank you, Nisha. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Jen. I know I've missed you too. Where you been? How are things? I'm well, thank you. How are you, Sky? Holidays, Jen. Amazing. Hi, Vesnik. How are you? You been better? It's been a bit of a tough time, to be honest with you, for a lot of people. You went and ate at a place today called the Clam Digger. Well, I mean, how was it? Hi, Robin. How are you? I'm well, Vesnik. Thank you. I haven't filmed it yet, Caroline. I was thinking of doing it today, actually. Oh, Liz, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's nice seeing you. I'm glad, Zen. Good. Highlight, how are you? Oh, you're so sweet. Honestly, I really appreciate it. I'm feeling good these days, but I will say the energy is up and down, you know, a lot of tiredness. We're having a full moon in a couple weeks that has an eclipse. It's a new moon today, which should be nice for, you know, new things, except it's a little bit of expect the unexpected because the eclipses are coming our way. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I'm well, thank you. Yes, happy to see you guys. Well, I missed you the last little bit because my mom was actually here with me overnight yesterday. It turned out she visited with my sister and my niece, and then she stayed overnight, and then she went home today. Nice, Zen. I'm glad to hear that. You're enjoying the sunshine? I don't think it's very sunny here, but Lucia, I hope that you have sun where you are. I was just looking out the window to check and make sure. So, shall we get into the cards a little bit and see what's going on, what the vibe is? Hi, Urchin. How are you? Nice to see you. It's sunny right now in New Brunswick. Nice. It was raining before. Yeah, it was raining a little bit. It was just, you know, here and there. Hi, Raven. How are you? All right, shall we get into it? Tell me your word of the day, everybody. How are you feeling? Oh, the Hierophant. Baby steps just popped over. Learning something. Could be commitment, marriage. My favorite nails are glass nails. Hi, Christy. You're tired? A bit nervous? Oh, it's all going to be good, Sarah. Sarah, when do you go? When is this happening? You told me, now I can't remember. You feel tired, Jane? Yeah. Next week? Oh, I can't wait, Sarah. I can't wait for you. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Arjun, on Instagram, I'm public. My profile's public, but I don't DM with anybody. My DMs are not open. You're feeling sad, Christy? How come? You just finished watching Mission Impossible? How was it? You just ended a friendship this morning, so not sure your word. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jen. Sometimes friends just drift apart for whatever reason. I'm sorry to hear that. There's a season and a reason, you know? Nice. You know what, Sarah? Just go with the flow and see how it goes. It was so the movie. High raindrops. The Halloween store opened today in your town. Oh, that gets people excited. You think Tom Cruise is too old for this now? I mean, listen, people love those movies. Hi, Jasmine. Good evening. It's better for your mental health, but still a sad thing to end a friendship. Of course, Jen. But if it's better for you and it's necessary, sometimes it has to happen. No, don't be in your head, Sarah. Just literally take it step by step, day by day. No chasing. Lean back. You've just entered your 30s recently. Do I have any advice? Yeah, I do. Because leading up to 35 is the hardest time. So I would say boundaries. Make boundaries as much as you possibly can. Don't overgive. Oops, sorry, I just knocked the table. Don't overgive to everybody. You receive, exactly. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh, Apollo Santo set. Oh, good for you. I love Palo Santo. Oh, a salt scrub. Sorry, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. And I repeat, but it's all good. It's all good. Good for you. I'm glad. Yeah, me too, Jasmine. Me too. Let's see what's in the cards. Hey, Charity, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Yeah, it has been a while. My day is going well. Thank you. Shall we see what's in the cards? Eight of Wands, manifestation, communication. Thank you, DR. I appreciate it. Hi, Nano. Hi, Sarah. You're going to make dinner soon, Lucia? What are you going to make? Connie, it has been a while. I hope you're doing well, too. Thank you. I'm so used to seeing you on IG. You know, the Eight of Wands is manifestation, communication, and sort of shooting your shot. What's something you want to manifest right now? If you're trying to manifest something, remember you're not trying to control it. You're clear and concise with the universe. You release the expectation and see where it takes you. Oh, nice, Connie. I'm glad to see that. I appreciate it. Yesterday, you let all of the men problems go and you felt good. Okay, good. And then today you ran into an ex. What a coincidence. Well, it's meant to test you, right? Growing in your career and personally, a love relationship. I would say, Sarah, at this point, depending on, let me ask you this. Did you get a response when you sent those songs or no? You're going to make pasta salad or pasta and salad? Sounds good, Lucia. Well, then, the universe gives you what you need, not always what you want. So I would take the expectation of the zodiac sign out, you know? So let's see. Eight of Wands. Ah, the beaver. Somebody's trying to manifest beaver. Perfect. Perfect. But the beaver card actually is manifestation. It says new things on the horizon, making dreams real. Sometimes it means things working for you, but also against you. So you got to be careful, right? So Sarah, at this point, I would then like pull back a little bit, even though your intention is good. But I would say now just sort of like leave it be. Is manifestation actually real? Of course it is. I mean, listen, we've all been manifesting since the day we were born, right? The power of thoughts, feelings, words, and action. You saw 888 today? Well, we have 88. There, you're exactly right. Hello. So yeah, 88. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Maria. How are you? Okay, so potential or challenge today is the Queen of Wands, confidence. Ooh, we're wearing the same color today. I love burgundy. I love burgundy. You went hiking today and saw an owl. Owls are about communication and wisdom and knowledge. So potential or challenge is the Queen of Wands, which is confidence. And there's the Phoenix rising from the ashes. That's Scorpio energy. Death and rebirth. Catalytic heart awakening, rising from the ashes, complete renewal. Hi, Brenda. How are you? There's definitely a lot of change happening, right? Especially with eclipses, you know, coming our way very, very soon. It's very much expect the unexpected, change things up, reshuffle things, see where it takes us, right? When you see a number several times, whenever you see that, you think something bad happens. Well, I wouldn't associate angel numbers with something bad. I think they're trying to tell you to wake up, more than likely, you know? So be careful with how you associate something. Like if you associate something's bad, it's going to be bad because you have an underlying belief that it's bad. Sounds wonderful. Moving to your fave city in a high-rise by the water. Perfect. What should we focus on today? Well, we're conflicted. Somebody's not sure what they should focus on. Is anybody feeling very distracted or kind of scattered? You know, like all over the place, not sure this or that? Hi, Ella. How are you? You know, but there's a bit of this conflict in the air. Woman, feminine energy. Are you able to receive? Let me take another one here because I'm kind of curious because it could be about a specific person or just in general. Oh, the lion. You got to be heart-centered. Got to be, unless this is for a Leo woman, but it doesn't have to be. This is telling you to be bold and brave to make the decision. Because if somebody's conflicted about something, right? You got to be confident that somebody's not feeling it. Oh, you're a Leo? Nice, raindrops. Nice. Yeah, like perfect. You're in a sticky feeling energy, like a what do I do kind of vibe, like should I, shouldn't I? The recent past is the Devil card. Somebody's been feeling restricted and held back, pulled in the wrong direction, actually. Let's take another one. Let's see what that could be. King of Pentacles. You know what's interesting? Somebody feels like the energy is so slow. So slow. The days are fast. The process is slow. And I've been saying that for a very long time. It does feel at times where like things are like molasses, and yet they're like that for a reason. Well, Jasmine, Mercury retro, has to come out of its post shadow. But the issue here is that we have eclipses coming. So that's I don't know how settled we're really going to feel. It's 111 where you're at. Perfect. That's a nice sign. Now, with the recent past, we have the fish energy, and that is abundance. The King of Pentacles is an energy that says you're going to be abundant in the long run, but you have to be very careful along the way of your decisions, because you can get to your abundance quicker, but then if you're making the wrong decisions along the way or not learning from your mistakes, it's going to take you longer and longer and longer. So it really depends on whether you're actually listening to the signs, or you're paying attention to the process you've been through. Like if it's something that's repetitive over and over, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over again, expecting different results. So be very mindful of repeated patterns that are not shifting. If it's not changing, it's because you're not changing, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So just please be aware of that slow energy. Let's see, what is the strength position right now? Nine of Cups, another manifestation card. It's almost like an ask and you shall receive. Like, what is it that you want right now? You've got to be clear on what you want, but you have to take away the expectation as well. Like, put the idea out there and then be in the energy of attracting something. Black tourmaline is always good for protection. Raindrops. So let's see what else you need to know. Head of the pack. It's almost like you got to get something done. Like, you are successful. You've got to believe that you're successful. You have to have drive. I think one of the misconceptions about manifestation that I hear is that, sometimes we say, okay, put it out there and let it come to us. But like, letting something come to you doesn't mean that you sit back and do nothing, right? It's not like if you're sitting there going, okay, well, when is this coming to me? Like, when is my manifestation going to happen? When is this happening for me? When are they going to love me? When am I going to have the relationship? When are they coming back? When? The moment somebody starts asking when, it's trying to control. And then therefore you end up just sitting there waiting. So being in the energy that attracts means you spark new energy, you meet new people, you do new things, you put yourself in a receiving mode. You change things so that change can come to you. If you're not changing anything, then nothing's going to change. Hi, Veronica. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Hi, Lily. I'm well, thank you. Weekend is going well. It's been busy, but it's going well. So I always invite people to think about whether they're waiting or whether they're actually in the energy of sparking new things. Hi, Amy. What is the difference between overlying energy and underlying energy? The overall energy means like the gist of something, the bigger picture of something. The underlying energy would be something that's kind of like poking through, kind of like something that's trying to like poke through, like almost like when a seed is planted and it's just starting to like poke through the ground. You know what I mean? Like you get a little bit of that energy, if that makes sense. Let's see what the near future is. Let's see what's in the near future. Hi, Emma. How are you? Truth and clarity. There's that eclipse energy. No doubt. No doubt. You're going to get some clarity very soon. No, Ryan. I'm not Lisa Marie Presley, but thank you. The Nine of Wands. It's interesting. The Nine of Wands or the Nine of Wands, I took 2 cards for the near future because I was curious. You've got to push through right now. Even if you're feeling wounded, you're feeling tired, you feel down and out, you just got to keep going because there is some truth. There is some clarity that is coming your way. You never give up. You surrender, but you never give up. And there's the doorbell. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to your new life. Are you ready? Welcome to your new life. Your new life is going to cost you your old life, right? Let's see the suggested approach. I always get so uncomfortable. I always get so uncomfortable when I see this card. Because I mean, like, I look at this wand and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know, you know? Um, have I ever felt like my energy's drained being around the wrong people? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't surround myself with people that I don't like their energy. Hi, blessings. Nice to see you. Hi, Debbie. How are you? But yeah, this wand certainly doesn't give me good feelings. However, the Ace of Wands is passion and purpose, a spark and creativity. It just kind of looks like a drill bit. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Yeah, the flaming wand. I mean, like, I just feel like this one is a little bit too, would hurt just a little bit too much, you know? So whenever I see this, I think to myself, like, could we not have made it a little smoother, a little nicer? But anyways, the suggested approach is sparking new energy and creativity. What are you passionate about? Figuring out what makes you feel purposeful. The garden, something's going to become publicly known. The garden, I know that sounds weird whenever I say that, but the garden is about a place where people talk, people gossip, people let things out, So the suggested approach is, be creative and put yourself out there, something that is known to others, maybe. Let's see what we need to know right now. Hi, Tanya, how are you? Nine of Pentacles, you got to feel good in your own skin. Now, we had some nines, and 9 could be an angel number that you're seeing, which means you're on the brink of change. I'm well, thank you. Nine of Pentacles is about, that self-worth, self-value, self-respect, feeling good in your own skin and kind of vibes. Let's see. And the House, it's about belonging. Like, random question. Do you feel like you belong right now? Now, do you feel like a fish out of water, or do you feel good in your own skin? Do you feel like you belong? It's an important question, a deep question. How do you refill yourself with good energy? You watch things that are funny. You surround yourself with good people. You eat good food. You don't hang around people with crappy energy, because misery loves company. Oh, thank you. My new angel wings on my wall here. Thank you. Yeah, I love them too. Bridgerton, blooming garden. Yes. Could be. Could be. You feel like you belong? Good. Good. You hold your own always, Emma. I like hearing that. Dear just said, I've never felt like I belonged really in any group with a family that much. And sometimes that's sort of like a sign of our energy versus the people around us. It's important to have a good soul tribe, Yeah. It's hard sometimes to feel good in your own skin, because ultimately it means we have to be authentic. It means we have to go against the grain sometimes, right? Let's take a look at the hope and or fear. You like to dance in the kitchen, for example? Yeah, 100%. When I'm in the car, when I'm in the kitchen, for sure. And hope and or fear is the Wheel of Fortune. Things shifting, growth, expansion, and good luck. Look, the hope is that we shift. The fear is that we shift. A lot of people are very scared of what's next and what's new. Exactly, Emma. We should do what scares us, because that means that we're going to get some benefit out of it. We're going to face a fear. Fear only holds us back. I mean, if we only knew what was on the other side of fear, we would, right? We would do it always. It can be, absolutely, Sarah. Music can be great if it's uplifting. The only problem with music is that a lot of the times we listen to old songs that remind us of people of our past, or things of like, he hurt me, she hurt me, he cheated, she cheated, you know, I hate you, this, that, whatever, you know, like love songs, right? And that type of music can actually pull you backwards. I mean, other than Pharrell's Happy, name me songs that are really uplifting. Do you know what I mean? So songs can actually hurt us if we're not careful. Like playing things over and over and over again that remind us of a specific person. That's why it's important to change the playlist, put new energy into your life, you know? So let's see, the hope and or fear with this deck over here. Gears, we have to shift gears. Innovation, yeah, but don't fight the shift. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Gears card, so it makes a lot of sense, right? You know, Maria, I have to say, I've been very blessed with, I would say, a healthy level of confidence. I would say. But that doesn't mean that I haven't had moments where I didn't feel comfortable. I mean, I think it's human to have moments where we don't fit into a certain dynamic, or we, you know, question our identity or ourselves, or whether we're feeling good. I think what matters most is how we respond to those moments. Because I think it's human to have those things where, yeah, maybe we're not happy with something or we don't feel comfortable, but how we respond to it is even more important. Because if we hold ourselves back, we can make the situation worse. If we're willing to spark new energy and do new things, we can better the situation. So it really depends on the person. It wouldn't surprise me, Tanya, because the eclipses are coming, right? Full moon eclipse in a couple weeks, and then a new moon solar eclipse, like basically a month from now, you know? Yeah, soul lifting. I get it, Sarah. I know what you mean. All right, let's take a look at the probable outcome. Most people don't appreciate honest people. I don't know if that's totally true. I appreciate honest people, but I also can judge that very easily in a person. I don't need to necessarily ask whether they're honest. I think you have to have an eye for it. You know, you've got, oops, as I'm dropping things. I think sometimes, I don't know. If somebody doesn't appreciate honesty, then that tells you a lot. That tells you a lot about them. You're welcome. Okay, let's take a look at the probable outcome. King of Swords, detachment, logical, intelligent, calm, cool, collected. It is okay to relax, absolutely. This is telling you to trust and take a leap of faith. You know? Trust, take a leap of faith. Let's take another one just to see. Avalanche, major force. I saw this in some readings that I was filming. Major force. It's hard to be a truth teller, but yeah, you know, I always say this, DR, like, I mean, look, I'm very, very direct and honest with people when I do sessions. And it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. There are days I go to sleep and I say, oh my goodness, was I too honest or too blunt, or, you know, should I have said this or that or whatever? But I believe in always giving my all. If I don't tell you the truth, who's gonna tell you? So even though it's not easy to do such things, as in giving this kind of feedback, I really do love what I get to do, because it helps people, and I hope that it helps. So, hi Fatima, how are you? I appreciate that, dear. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Yes, it does come from my heart. I don't like holding back when people need help. I don't know, Jasmine. I don't know about that. I'd have to look into that. I appreciate that, Sarah. That means a lot to me. Hi, Latina. How are you? Well, I would say, Fatima, I would, in regards to pregnancy readings, I don't do pregnancy readings. I don't know. I would say I send you positive vibes for that, but I definitely don't do any health or medical type of readings. I appreciate that, Tanya. Thank you. Hi, Katie Louise. How are you? That's okay. No, that's okay, Amy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. No, I really do appreciate the kind words, Tanya. Very, very much appreciated. Do I do love readings? I do love readings. I do career. I do a lot of different type of sessions with people. I do business coaching, career coaching, life coaching, love coaching, you name it. I talk about it all. I have a background in business. I've got a background in spiritual connections. So there's a lot of things that I can help with. It just depends on what the topic is. Perfect. So it's like Sarah, it's like your energy calls me to go live, right? Hi, Nandini. How are you? Do I do past life regression? No, I do not. No. Why are some people negative? Unfortunately, some people are very unhappy. You're welcome, Tani. You're welcome. Hi, Gina. I'm well, thank you. How are you? I'm great, Kay Louise. Thank you. But I do need to go because I've got some work to do. I'm going to send out the new moon readings to everybody who was at the full moon Zoom. Now, just as a reminder, we are going to be doing the full moon Zoom in a couple of weeks, and it's going to be a full moon in Pisces with a lunar eclipse. So definitely the energy is going to be intense for the next month. So I'm very curious to see what's going to be coming out. So remember when I do the full moon Zooms, you get the recording of the Zoom if you can't attend. Even if you do attend, you get it. But then you get a personalized mini moon reading sent to you by the next new moon. And in this case, it will be like a new moon eclipse. So we'll see each other on the full moon eclipse. You'll get a reading on the new moon eclipse. So that's coming up very soon. It's not on my website yet, but it will be very soon. Kitties are well, Jasmine. They're really well. Now just be relaxed, Sarah. That's honestly, it's easy to get caught up and excited in those situations, but always remember to lean back. Thank you, Raven. You too. I appreciate it. Hi, prophetic. All right. So I'm going to get going, but thank you for your time. Take care, Tanya. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. All right, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye to IG first. Thank you for being here, and we'll talk to each other soon. Okay? Bye, guys. Okay, YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Amy, so, so much. Thanks, Dara. Thanks, Sarah. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You're welcome. Thanks, Raven. You too, prophetic. Thank you. And I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Thank you, Raindrops. Nice seeing you. Thank you, Light. Enjoy your evening as well. Okay, take care. Bye. Thank you.